which game is a lock to go over? Pearce.
I'm just going to stick with the Chargers and the Cowboys. I know it's a big number, but it's a big number for a reason. The Cowboys' offense looks good, and their defense is terrible. That's pretty much the recipe for an over. The Chargers should bounce back. And last week, they had a tough road matchup. Their offense should get going here. The only way I see this getting spoiled is if the Chargers' defense has a good game. Their secondary looked good last week, but you would expect their secondary to look good against a backup quarterback being thrust into a game, and then Curtis Samuel was also out. I expect a lot of points from the Cowboys and the Chargers.
That's a 54.5 point total right now on the DraftKings Sportsbook. AJ, which game is a lock to go over?
I'm looking at 49ers Eagles here. Game total coming in at 49 right now on the DK Sportsbook. I think between Jalen Hurts possibly having another strong performance against a questionable San Francisco pass D. You've also got an Eagles team that wasn't great against the run in their first contest, and this is an opportunity for Mitchell to prove that week one wasn't just a fluke. So I think 49 should be an easy mark for these two teams to hit.
All right, and Jeff, what about you, dude?
I like the over in the big game totals, too. I think these game totals are too low. Again, we saw early in the season last year, the defense has struggled. The overs had a great record in the first 3 weeks. I think it's a similar story here. The game totals are too low for these matchups. I like both the ones the guys mentioned. I'm going to go back to Seattle and Tennessee and take the over there, though. I'm just not sure how this doesn't hit. Maybe we get a stinker performance from the Titans offense again. But again, let's remember, this was a top 4 offense from last year. All the same pieces are there. They're going to figure it out. Seattle is classic Seattle. They love to get ahead, and then their secondary just lets the other team throw the ball around the yard. So at the very worst, you're probably going to get more garbage points from Tennessee. We know Russell Wilson is playing at a high level. I've already gone over how bad the Tennessee secondary played last week, allowing a ton of yards to Kyler Murray on not even that many pass attempts. I think this one goes over for sure. I know it's a big total, but all the ones the guys mentioned, I think really, really good offensive setups. And again, offenses tend to dominate in the first couple weeks here.